And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. The small forward.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry. You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Now Barnes. Following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And that one's good.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Golden State on D. 7-point differential. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Watching Mike Dunleavy Jr., he's simply the mark of consistency. We know he's in his mid-30s, but you know exactly what you're going to get out of him every season. I think Tom Thibodeau, last year's Chicago coach, really admired it and loved it.
It's so funny watching Mike Dunleavy Jr. play. I remember when his dad coached me when I was with Portland, and he was a little kid running around, and all of a sudden he's become this great NBA player. But you're right, though. He's made himself into a valuable asset in terms of the role he's been given for the Bulls. And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't.
Now here is Bogut. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark.
Talking about Dunleavy, boy, I tell you, he was playing at a high level and that's over a decade later. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Gasol against Green. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
And getting back to Dunleavy's consistency here in his later years, he's one of those guys who has really ramped up the nutrition. He's hitting the weight room. I could make the case that he was a tougher, better player last year, especially on defense, than at any other time in his career.
Here's Butler after Pau Gasol's bucket. Good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
The Warriors leading. Curry kicks to Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor. And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Joakim Noah. No good from Bogut.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Curry, good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Chicago trailing here. Dunleavy. And that misses. That would have put him up. Curry against Rose. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Bogut. 7 points for Steph Curry. The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Took him no time at all on that one. 1:43 left in the first. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Iritic comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Now here's Barbosa. Rejected by Gasol. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Chicago. .133 left in the first quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Here is Livingston. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Here's Ezeli. Tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And so here is Golden State. There's the pick. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. And the Warriors miss again.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. And they had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And so it's Golden State with it. Pau Gasol missing from long range. Ezeli, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. He kicks it to Ezeli. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Cans it from downtown. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors ball. .23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here is Livingston. Brooks covering. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And here's Iguodala outside, and that one's good. Iguodala's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Brooks. The shot misses. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Warriors ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.